Screen's a little small, but
Alrighty.
with it.
We are here.
Take
Hello,
another
everyone.
Roll20 app.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
It's good to be here.
Well, let's see if this breaks. It didn't break. Okay, cool. Not me having issues with everything as per usual.
Yeah, of course.
Just remember, folks, we are professionals. We do this all the time.
Says fucking who?
We're
And since
professional
when?
amateurs. We're professional amateurs.
Professional fucking morons.
Professional fucking morons with damn good audio now.
Okay, I have discovered an issue that we are going to have to take a quick break for.
Oh,
Trust me, you want me to.
okay.
Where's that blanket that used to cover our cheese?
Oh, reflection.
Right. Just grab one of the ones out of the, like, one of the throw blankets out of the living
Oh,
room.
no, it's okay.
You got something? Yeah, just to cover up that glass.
No, because we had it here.
Or just open the tank.
We had it here, and then we, because you and I found it the other one.
Yeah, don't worry, guys. We know we can. We know we can still be heard. I'd have turned it off if I was worried.
Yeah. It's not on the seats because that's where it was before. Did I throw it in that? No.
No.
I don't. Where did I go and throw? Oh wait, hold on. Because I know that we had it here literally like the other day.
It's fine. Draza, can
Yes.
you? Is that unlocked?
Yes.
Yeah, Draza, can you slide that glass panel open behind you?
Oh, there you go.
Yep, just slide it open.
The glass panel on the
Yep.
snake cage.
There's
It's-
no snake in there.
Yeah, I know. Just
Yep,
okay,
yep. Just
all
open
the
it
way
right up.
open.
All the way open.
It's just a bit stiff.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's
Okay.
what she said.
Yeah, that'll do.
I mean, yes. When you got up, you could see my face.
What was the point of that?
Stop the reflection.
Stop reflection for our more private players.
Okay, I getcha.
Yes.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Alright.
We have a sheet somewhere that we would put up.
Yeah,
But
it's somewhere, but it's not here.
It's somewhere in this room. I know it is.
We say that. It probably is.
It was when we cleared it up for Altered Carbon.
Speaking of Altered Carbon, I gotta get all these D4s out of here. And all these D6s. Actually, you're not fuck with D6s. I don't have the energy to move all of that shit.
Again, folks,
Yeah.
we are professionals.
Phonetically still.
Professional fucking morons. Alright. Now, I need to check. I think it does, but yes, it does. Okay. Lovely. Alrighty. Oh, that's right. That's why we were on this map. I was wondering why we're on this map, because we're not using it, but it's fine. Let's move to the correct map. How's that? Is that better? A little better. There we go. Alrighty. Sorry about the delay. We are back. Do we want to close that, please? Thank you. We haven't been in person for a while, and we're all a little rusty on everything that goes on in this room.
We'll get there.
We'll get there.
We'll
Exactly.
get there.
But yes, where we left off. You
We all
fled
got
the
sucked
town
into
of- Well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
We all got sucked up. I mean,
You definitely did get sucked off. And some got fucked right up the ass in more ways than they wanted to be. So,
Goodness.
I must have missed part of the session.
oh, you mean the part where you went down?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
that was the last session.
that was last session. Was that last session?
That was the
wasn't
session
last
before
session. It was
That
the
was the
session
session
before. I'm
before.
wrong. I'm wrong. Well, actually, no. You did almost get into a fight.
That's true, but I sprinted.
You did.
Oh, that's
Like my
a
life
10.
ended
did.
That's all right.
I was wrong. That happens. I can be wrong sometimes. So, where we left off, you had all decided that it was probably high time to get the fuck out of this village. As such, you thought a rooftop escape would be best. 3 of you were quite successful. One of you had, shall we say, a little bit of trouble.
We improvised a little bit.
You did. You did. I don't think I need this. Anyway. So, you fell. You fell off the roof. And made a beeline for the edge of the village.
Oh yeah.
You noticed the wanted poster showing 4 Warforged and a robot dog, a 2-headed robot dog.
Yeah, completely unfamiliar.
Completely unfamiliar, definitely. Being wanted in this village for crimes. And you fled up north, you followed the river
I love
around.
the specificity of that. Wanted for crimes.
No, it's not the first time you've been wanted for crimes.
That's true.
At least this time you actually did one of them.
Also, we don't know if this is us yet, to be fair, because we're not Warforged last time I checked.
Sure.
So, who
It's
knows?
But anyway, you went around the Arena City's crater. And
I did actually
made
have 2
camp
features.
just to the north of it. And you were going to keep heading north to the village by the most dangerous forest in Fellbrush. One you two are very familiar with.
Oh yeah.
However, Cartier, you heard some voices on the wind during that night and informed Shade that if he heard voices, he should ignore the voices. And Shade, you saw an explosion in the distance and heard voices. And you did as you were told. You ignored the voices. You also ignored the giant explosion that went off in the distance.
Oh yeah.
As such, morning came. As such, morning came. And you each made your way towards the now burning forest. You got about halfway there and the fire just disappeared. And you came across these ruins. And upon looking around, you went into the basement, found a circle, a teleportation circle, and one of you, while mid-conversation, spoke the command phrase aloud. And the 4 of you all were dragged into the circle. And that is precisely where we return. As you pop up in a city, village, it's hard to say, it's all destroyed and burned and on fire. And you look down at the ground beneath you and realize that the 4 of you are standing on the middle of an island in the middle of the sky.
Oh.
Seems normal.
And for those of you who can, if you would please turn your eyes to roll 20.
I will gaze at Draz's roll 20, as I do not have access to mine. Ooh.
It's a little small, but it's good enough.
Wow.
And Shade, as you look down, you and Cardia both recognize the ground below you, way down below you. You see the docks of Fellbrush,
Ah.
Grand City, and realize that you are in Fellbrush, Grand City, or what's left of it,
Okay.
as the city itself has been ripped apart violently. What would you all like to do? Session, Amund, you are in a very unfamiliar location.
Panic.
I just looked down nonchalantly, like, that's an unusual experience.
I recognize this ground we walk upon.
Cardia's just going to be
Was it
looking
always like
around
this?
in a look of absolute horror on his face as he's staring at the carnage.
And there is carnage.
I am not meant to be up in the air. I am not meant to be up in the air.
Fear of heights settling in.
Yuan-Ti are quite often found underground, not above ground, especially not this far above ground.
After taking a few minutes of just looking around, he's going to compose himself, reach into his pocket for the sending stone, and just, Captain Caldera, can you hear this?
Takes a moment, but almost instantly you hear a response. Where the hell have you been?
Trying to find our way back here, sir. We're currently in what appears to be ground zero.
Yes. Well, define ground zero for me.
We're on a chunk of rock floating in the air. Have the bridges been built yet to that section?
Yes.
There's like 3 bridges leading off of it. No structures on this particular.
Yes. You remember Zavella, right?
The healer woman, a friend of yours, an old friend of yours, I believe.
Correct. Well, she is good at more than just healing.
She did this?
Yes. She did all of this.
I know the hour might be late for this kind of news, but we may have found a way to get people out of the floating city.
There is no such thing as an hour late for that kind of news. We will make our way to you.
Understood. Caldera is coming.
Thank goodness. It's been a while.
I'm also then going to actually look at the ground of where we're standing and see if I can find a similar circle to...
The circle is right beneath your feet. You are all basically around this circle.
Okay.
Speaking of, I'm going to get the note because I've currently forgotten the code.
By all means.
Jade will turn to Amund and say, no, it hasn't always been this way. This was a prospering village once upon a time, but this is the worst it's ever looked, from my memory.
And you would know because you grew up here.
Exactly. Witnessed the fire, and then now this.
Mm-hmm.
This village never seems to get a break. And Shade will wait. Do we have a? There's like these little bridges connecting us to the
Yes.
larger parts of rock. I think. At the very real risk of falling off the edge, Shade will begin to walk across one of the bridges to get to a bigger piece of land, and will ask Sesha, "Would you like to come with me to a larger piece of land, lest we fall?"
It's background.
And Shade will walk.
It would sound like a good idea.
Currently, you'd find me just attached to the big man.
Okay. Shade will just walk with the
Sticks
two of you.
too.
Yeah, you've got a foot and a bit on me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I am like just
Shade will walk with
On
the
that.
others like off the small circular piece of land just to get to a slightly bigger.
We were told to wait here.
What if you wait there and
No,
we...
all of us.
Okay. Shade will wait on top of the teleportation circle.
Also known as Cardia doesn't want to let
Why would that be the case? Shade's lovely.
Yeah, I've never done anything mischievous. What
Right.
are you talking about?
let's. How about we go visit Goldmouth?
I'd love to. Let's put that on our agenda.
I'll make a note. Make a note that you want to get to Goldmouth. And it
I'm sure they miss me there.
takes about 20 minutes, half an hour. But eventually you see what used to be the very proud man known as Caldera, who now looks like he's seen hell on earth, as he leads a group of soldiers and injured towards where you are all located. What do we need to do?
Cardi is going to take the note out of his chest pocket. He's going to show it to Caldera and speak those words, but the minute you do, it will open and suck in everything nearby. So if you want to leave a certain amount of guards behind, I would wait until they are back on the edges of the platform before saying the phrase.
I see.
Otherwise, make sure everybody's in the circle when you stand it, otherwise it's a bit of a bumpy trip.
And he will take the note from you. He'll select a group of his soldiers and a large group of the injured or more feeble, or those who can work and build. He will send them all to the platform to speak the word Delta Menorah, as around that platform that's floating in the sky, anything standing on it is teleported. He waits a moment, sends the next group. He sends probably 15, 20 groups all down to get out of the city. He doesn't leave many of the people that were with him. Only himself and soldiers remain after this is all complete. Now, what do you know? What can you tell me?
So, after the cities rose, I initially organized to have the docks keep external trade running, and I was in the process of trying to get the villagers to send resources to the docks to continue to trade, just to keep the city, keep the nation functioning. While I was investigating one of these towns, I came across blueprints that showed that each town has a device that I think is keeping the other one up. We know where the one here is. And if we destroy it, I'm pretty sure it will bring the arena city back down to the ground.
And from the arena city, you will search and find one that will bring
another city down, and so on and so forth. I can't remember the exact order, but I know each one is connected to another one. The devices do not sustain their own cities, however.
I see.
A couple of the cities we are pretty sure... a couple of the villages we are pretty sure are in league with whoever caused this. Hence how we found out this information.
Which ones?
And he'll rattle off the two cities he knows about. He will... Cardia will specify that the second one he is not 100% on. He just knows everybody in the town has been turned into a warforged.
So that's Feyhunt.
Yep.
And I believe it was Shadow something.
Yeah.
Was the other one? I've forgotten now. I don't have my notes with me, but that's okay.
Literally before we came through the portal, we were heading to the city just on the edge of the forest.
The village, yep.
Sorry, the village. Because we were going to go there, try and get them to join in on this trade stuff, but we were going to go there before heading and hitting the desert village in the south.
Very well.
If we can actually get to the device here and bring down the arena city, that should give us a base of operations to work out of, because I don't think the arena city has been hit in the same way Fellbrush was. I can't confirm that. We would need to get them on the ground. How bad is it here? How many people did we lose?
About 2/3 of the entire population of this city are dead. That's what we've confirmed. Many more are missing.
The Guildmaster?
He's alive, but he will not be of use to us anymore.
Understood. Dare I ask it, what about the Emperor and the ruling Highborn?
And he sort of sends his guards away. Not many people have been privy to this information. Also, who are you two?
They are outsiders who came to our nation to seek knowledge and unfortunately got caught up on things. They were attacked by assassins thinking that they were in league with us, and we brought them with us. Unfortunately, Theradin and Sprout did not make it out of the encounter with the people guarding the machine here.
We are aware. We found their bodies. Hence, we admittedly thought you two were also gone, but this is good news at least.
Apparently, while we were on the surface, the sending stones were not working between whatever barrier is holding the city up.
I see. I'm going to be blunt with you two. We're in a very bad way.
Europe in the sky tends to be pretty bad.
Can we count on your assistance?
I mean, sure, for now. I mean, I was promised knowledge. That's all I care about at the moment.
It's kind of what I do.
Knowledge we can grant. Very well. As I was saying, not many people are privy to this information, but the Emperor was working with the rebellion. He was actually funding the rebellion. Most of the people who live do not know this yet, so he is in hiding in the castle. We plan to sneak him out, and when we can finally calm the people down enough to inform them that he was in fact our ally and not our enemy, and they stop calling for his head, then we will reintroduce him. That is what we must do. What I need you to do is destroy that machine, get back down on the ground, and find the rest of them. Get the other cities back down.
Understood, sir.
Do you need anything else?
If the guild hall still stands, I wouldn't mind raiding their supply of healing potions.
That we could really do with.
Couldn't we all? Though, we have a lot less people to use them on.
What happened to Zabella's healing core, by the way? How many of them made it?
There are a few that still remain. I believe that Hadazi, Greet, he still lives, as well as I think 5 or 6 of the others.
Who's taken charge?
I believe one of the elven healers has taken charge. Someone who worked closely with Zavella before she.
Sorry about all the questions, by the way, sir. I'm just trying to get up to date on the situation here while I've been updating
It's fine.
you.
Understood.
One of the other things I do want to check on while we do our travels and try and bring the cities down is our mining operation. It's close to one of the towns that we know is not in our camp.
I'll send a couple that way to secure it. Alright. I'll send word to the guild hall as well. Deal with that machine first. I'll see what I can do about getting you some healing potions.
Do you know if the inn we were stationed at still stands?
Sort of thinks for a moment. I'm not gonna lie. It may have been right on the edge. It's 50-50. Go there, check yourself, but
I will
wouldn't get
after
my
we deal
hopes
with
up.
this device, but all my notes were there.
understood. Is there anything else any of you need?
Not for me personally. I'm ready to destroy some machines.
More ground under me?
You'll get that when you return to the surface.
If it's still intact, I can take you to a nice cave up here. It's where the machine is.
Oh, as long as I'm not seeing air under me, I'll be better.
Okay, just across this rickety wooden bridge.
Mush!
By the way, Carter is thinking that a fear of the heights is the most ridiculous thing, so that's the way he's wording it at this moment. because of the scenario they're in. I will leave you, sir, to continue the evacuation. Once you're on the other side, we won't be in contact until we come back down.
Very well. In that case, good luck.
Thank
He
you.
will
You
turn
too.
and head off.
All right, company, with me. I know the way. Well, most of the way.
Shade follows.
You realize fairly quickly that most of the way is now air, and you have to take several detours to
Right
get
this way.
around the air.
Like Wile E. Coyote off the edge.
No, just wandering around again in just abject horror at what's happened, and occasionally just saying, "Look, Zavella, I know you were powerful, but did you really have to go this far?"
Once we're on a large enough piece that it doesn't seem like, a few steps and I'm going to be on open air, I'm going to climb down. Walk.
I do apologize about the state of the city. It's normally much nicer and much more not in the air.
The in the air is what I care more about.
Eventually, you make your way to a mine, and Cardia leads you in.
Guessing no guards anymore.
There are no guards at all. Nobody is protecting this mine. And you make your way down, and you realize that you don't know how to get in. As you were not conscious the last time you entered.
True, but I'm going to look around for what looks like a door or entrance or...
Make me some investigation, please. Anybody else who's looking for an entrance?
I will help
Please
look.
do the same.
Yep.
If you can't find one, I could try making one.
That's a risky option given that we're floating in the sky currently.
Smack the ground just... I imagine our Yuan T friend would be most displeased with you for the few seconds before we hit the barrier. Investigation of Dirty 20.
And a 7 for me.
17.
Shade, you find a really pretty rock.
Wow, this rock looks quite lovely in the sun. I'll take it with me.
In the
Any
sun,
pockets?
in the cave that we're underground.
We're not
You're
underground
not in
yet.
the
We're
cave
trying to
yet.
figure out how to
You're
get
in the
there.
mine. You're in the above ground mine.
Okay.
You have not actually made your way underground,
So
you
it's
don't know
a
where the
quite
entrance is.
stable piece of chunk crater, but we don't want to test exactly how stable is stable.
Yeah.
And as you go through, you start checking the buildings, and you come across one where it looks like there used to be a bookshelf hiding a secret entrance. However, given everything, the bookshelf is on the ground and the entrance is wide open.
Think it's this way. And heads in.
Shade will follow.
I would agree.
Make your way in, glances at the books in the bookshelf as we go by. Is there anything
Anything interesting?
Give me another investigation.
15.
There's a couple of different books. There are a couple of books on just mining operations, things like that. A couple on, structural integrity, how to sustain a cave system. And there's one book on machinery and machinery maintenance.
I'll grab the machinery book and start flipping through it as we're going through.
Yep.
Imagine there's a load-bearing book. You pull it out, just it's all that's crumbling.
There's not a lot you can discern from it. as most of it reads like gibberish, even to those of an intellectual mind. But as you make your way through the cave, you enter this large chamber, and all of a sudden a lot of the things you just read make a lot of sense as the machine sits in front of you, sparking, sword protruding from its core.
I imagine a lot of plant matter is still there as well, because it doesn't
A
disappear.
little
till-
bit of plant matter there, although a lot of it has burnt away since, you know, a lot of sparking.
Carter is literally, upon seeing his sword, just going to walk up and. Good to have you back. And
Okay. Given what I've just been reading, can I see a way to disable the machine without too much fuss?
There are a couple of reasons for this. Give me a Arcana check at disadvantage.
Damn you. 17.
17.
I got a 10 and a nat 20.
You can discern that you could attempt to turn it off. However, given the damage, there is now a chance that you would be violently electrocuted if you did the wrong thing.
Is there a way to be non-violently electrocuted? Just gently.
Yeah.
I've got a question.
You
Can
can
I
gently
actually
buzz.
see him like looking at it as though he's trying to figure out exactly how to work it?
Absolutely, you can.
I have a plan. Shade,
Yes,
you know your nice, big, shiny sword you picked up while you were here?
of course.
Hit that repeatedly.
Okay, and he'll do so. Am I rolling for an attack here?
You are. Allow me one moment to quickly run and grab my notebook,
Okay.
as I still have its HP written down.
Good old Sunder maneuver.
I don't want this machine coming back. I know what it did.
Some very nasty things. Well, I'm ready to whack it.
Wait a minute. That artificer's body is gone. He got up again. I'm kidding.
Oh no. No.
He's back for more with more
Imagine these
turrets.
two die again.
Get back.
I will.
This feels oddly familiar.
I will literally pick you up and use your character to get a +2 to my AC. I will just use you as a literal shield.
Yes, use Shade because he gives you +3 because of that, you know, freaking survives through plus anything. Well, doesn't survive through anything, but survives death save.
I go down quite a lot actually.
Just- you know, we just have that paranoid moment of
You're like
The
some kind of
artificer
like
isn't
you know like
here.
like playing whack-a-mole and the
See,
freaking
you know what, if you-
enemies
if
just
you-
keep
If you
knocking
picked
you
up
down and you keep
Shade
getting
to
back
like
up.
use him as armor, you'd be using him as plot armor essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Plus
yeah.
3 plot armor. Good thing he can't hear us.
It's, I can still get a shield bonus.
Yes, you
I
can.
can still get a bonus for a shield without losing my benefits.
Absolutely. Technically, so can I.
I just can't have heavy armor. Otherwise,
So we had
I
a fun
lose
little
half
joke
my
while you were away.
features.
So I made the joke
Also, I
of,
was
you know,
mistaken.
while
I
he's
got more than an
watching
extra attack, I
Shade,
also get a
Cardia
+10
suddenly
to my
gets
movement
paranoid
speed.
as he realizes
Basta.
the artificer's body is missing. And you know exactly which
Yeah,
one I'm
fast
talking
movement.
about. One that would not. Fuck fucking got up after we left.
Ah, he was playing possum. He decided he had gone down one too many times and decided to play possum.
He actually tried that during that combat.
He did try that. He absolutely tried that during the combat.
Oh.
And he's got away with it too. Alrighty. So.
I mean, if I was going to disable it, I would disable it in a way that it couldn't be redone. I just
So,
I could have +1 to my
how
bonus.
are we dealing with this
Everyone
machine? I believe that I have been instructed by my good friend here, compatriot, to slash and whack it with my greatsword. Very well. Remind me again, how much does your greatsword do? How much damage? Yep. It does 2d6 plus 1.
and it's mithril, wasn't it?
Adamantine?
Adamantine.
Adamantium.
Very well.
There weren't nearly enough jokes thrown around for it to be mithril.
Yeah, true.
Give me a roll to hit. Roll to hit? Just a regular or no advantage? A regular roll to hit. It's a nat one. I'm not even kidding.
You roll. I miss.
Dear Christ in heaven!
Man, what are the odds of that? That's gonna be like 5%.
It's a nat one. What can I say? As you, I think the machine has plot armor. Take a swing. Whoa! You are ricocheted off the machine. You smash your sword into the ground, and you hear a crack, a deep crack. Oh no! As part of the floor falls away. It's like Fall Guys. Light emits through the floor. As you can see the ground below you. Okay.
I'm suddenly
It
latching on.
was a good idea. I didn't try to break in.
Shade, maybe we try hitting the machine.
Okay.
I'm suddenly reattached to my big friend.
As Cardia takes a few steps back towards where the entrance to the...
Yes, I told you before. I cannot
Where
fly.
are you guys all going?
Yes, but you're a softer landing than the ground.
Okay. I will take another swing at
Just
it.
barely.
Maybe line up, practice.
He
a couple of-
He takes like a few ready to okay, I'm gonna hit like this. And then he's gonna attempt to attack it again. What's the worst that could happen?
Never say those words.
It's not gonna do another that one.
Never say
Never
that.
say that either.
Natural
Oh my
20!
god!
From one end of the scale to the other.
What? This dice is crazy.
From one extreme. This is just you in a nutshell. Just you are literally
Whoa.
all extremes.
That's crazy. I don't usually roll like that. I would like you to roll your damage 4 times. 4 times quad damage. 4 times. Oh yeah, because it's like weak to it. I forgot.
Oh damn!
Do you need some extra d6?
I mean, I've got a bunch here you can use.
I've got some.
I have plenty. Okay, I could have all of them.
I have this
So
one
it's
here. but
2d6 and you're saying roll his damage 5 times, so that's
4.
10.
4 times.
So 8d6.
This here.
Here.
It's so hefty.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, they're
Just don't roll them into your other dice, you'll break them.
That's a good idea because these are glass. So I'm gonna roll them just on the blue table here.
Well, they're probably not glass.
Okay. It's just like
Glass dice. That'd be crazy.
yeah, volcanic glass.
Oh, I guess yeah.
Shout out to level up.
I guess yeah. Obsidian dice. Yeah.
Okay, so that's 20, 32, 36, plus 4 is 40. 40 points of slashing damage.
Is your strength a total of +4 or is it +1?
It's +1 damage,
Okay,
just
so, yeah.
multiplied 4 times.
Yeah, I was making sure that you'd done that part correctly as well.
Yeah.
You said 40?
40 evenly of slashing. That was a crazy couple of rolls. So those are the anti-jinx. You just say enough bad things in a row, and then you bless yourself.
You are. See, all of you give me a perception roll.
Me included?
Perception.
21.
27. And that's not with a natural 20.
It's another nat 20. Bro, what the
Oh
hell's
my
going on?
lord.
I think I've only rolled...
Big.
I rolled. I was just a camera on the dice. This is insane.
Well
I can
then.
confirm this. I can see.
Oh,
the
no, I had
dice.
one bad roll at the start, actually. 24 in that case.
I got a total of 7.
3 of you hear cracking from the ground.
Okay. From... With the rolls that we got, can we tell, like, directionally where that cracking is coming from?
You don't need to know. You can assume very clearly that it's coming from the hole that you created
Oh, yeah, okay.
in the ground.
See, I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't coming from the machine I just hit as well.
I was about to say there's definite tugs on a certain 6-foot tall person trying to direct them back to the door.
Your conscience is dragging you away from the cracking.
Are we still hitting?
One more hit, Shade, should do the trick.
He will, with his sweaty grip and kind of nervous demeanor, he will take another swing at it.
Roll hit.
Did somebody say hit shade?
This time it's a hold on, 9 plus 4, I believe. I believe that's a 13.
At a 9 plus 4, yes, that is 13.
Well, I'm not sure. Yeah, it is plus
That
4.
will hit. Gotta roll double damage.
Double damage. All right.
Well, I guess it's stationary. So, not hard to hit.
5, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13. 13 points of slashing.
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 You know, it'd probably be better if it was smashing.
You hear more cracking at the ground. The machine is still operational at this time.
Shay looks to Cartier, but he will go for another hit.
Is that the machine just has some kind of mechanism that disperses all of
So-
the energy into the ground?
Just to let you know, I've made it, like, I've got a line of sight to him, but I'm as close to the cave entrance as I can, and I've got my bow out and ready.
Okay.
Yeah, I know he's got the tools, so Shay's not too worried.
The minute I see him even look so much as he's dropping,
You're going to try and shoot him.
exactly.
Another roll.
I want to get that last hit in.
Okay, roll to hit again.
Get all the XP then.
That is not as good. My luck is running out. Or I think I've just depleted my entire session's worth of luck. But that's a 6 to hit.
Yeah, but you also had that bad luck from the Nat 1, so you know you're probably
True, but
kind
then
of on the level and going either way at this point.
It'll even out over the course of the session.
Okay. You do miss with that one.
Okay.
Thankfully, you don't hit the ground instead.
Okay, he's gonna go for another hit. That is a lot better. That's a dirty 20 to hit.
Roll double damage.
Two, 4, 5, 6, 7. 12 plus 2 is 14 points of slashing. It's still chugging?
Just something I thought I could yell out, but I'm not going to.
Oh boy. Can the players hear what you were what you were considering? They're for the
Yeah.
blooper reel.
You hear as the sparking stops. The
Okay.
machine dies. Dex save.
A dex save. Okay. Oh boy. Okay.
I am
It's a
only
12.
5'1", by the way.
Hmm?
I am 5'1", so I'm like 1 foot 1 inch shorter than you.
Oh yeah.
You just manage to step aside as more of the floor.
Like 6'2's
falls away
tall, but
beneath
you know
you.
you've probably seen a few elves tall.
He's moving.
He's moving.
I've taken a shot to teleport him.
Roll it.
22.
That hits me. Even with my increased armor class.
You are teleported to the entrance as
Thank you.
the ground beneath the machine does start to give, and what's left of the machine falls down into the barrier. And Sesesha and Amund, for the first time, you see the brutality of the field around the city as it disintegrates the machine into nothing, as if ripping paper to shreds.
That's how you permanently get rid of one of those things.
Uh huh. How are you going to do that for the ones that are now for the one that's now on the ground?
Take a barrel of acid. Ask a question, get an answer.
That's definitely an idea.
I don't tend to carry that around with me.
All right, let's get back to the surface and see if we can see the arena city from a vantage point.
Shed nods.
Once we're no longer seeing open air beneath us, I will slowly climb off a mound.
We'll get back to that teleportation circle
I
first.
barely noticed you were there.
I'm
I thought you would have
actually
that short.
heading roughly in the direction of where the inn was to see if I can
I'm
make
pretty
it.
sure I'm fairly light as well.
I've got like strength of 16, so
I will
yeah, I
take
can-
as
I
many
can carry a fair
circuitous
bit.
routes as
I'm
needed.
135
Yep.
pounds.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you make your way back to where the inn was. I will come back to you.
You know, when you think about it,
Sasha, Amund,
Yes.
Shade,
Yes.
you have been left alone as Cardia has
So 60 kilograms.
gone off to search for something.
Or something.
What are you all doing?
Shade would follow unless he's told to stay put.
No,
Very well.
He's following.
Not knowing much about this place, I might try searching for any standing buildings that look like libraries or something. And see if I can't find things to read
Very
or
well.
borrow books.
Amund?
Staying away from the edges of the floating island. I don't want to see air.
It's too late.
following the locals or following the...
One who's wandering around, trying to avoid looking off the edge of the floating island.
Could I point to a library, since I think that's where I
yeah,
my
if
old
that's
home.
where you grew up, you'd
I
assume
do.
it's like there should be a library
right over there. And it's like an open cavity of air.
I just realized
It's just like
that
this is where the library was, and that
for
one
for
didn't.
that last small part, I was speaking a lot softer as my microphone was muted. Apparently,
Oh,
How did you manage
Oh.
that?
I muted it when I went upstairs, but I thought I unmuted it when I came back in. But apparently, I forgot to. Whoop days.
Mine unmuted? Because I know I muted it when I...
Not all mics are unmuted.
Okay,
Oh, excellent.
good. So,
That
as
would
you
be
can see,
awkward.
we're continuing to be professional.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
If I know where the library is, I'd point Sasha to it.
I'm gonna follow.
I
the
mean,
locals.
you'd know where it used to be.
Yeah. Oh,
You'd know where the library that you worked at is.
yeah.
Yes, you are absolutely able to point Secessia towards a library.
Okay. Can I also see as I point in that general direction if that library is still here?
The library is
Oh.
still here.
There's a great library over there with a great many books. If you'd like to see it.
How close to the edge is it?
And it's like,
I
and
see.
it's just like there's just like a little island sticking out, and it's just the library.
Almost. There is a path about double this table's width wide that you can walk on to get to the library.
So I'm going to be walking across chanting, "It's for knowledge, it's for knowledge, it's
Well, I
for
mean,
knowledge,
that's,
it's
that's
for
about
knowledge."
3 meters, you know.
You've got that. You've got.
It's probably about 3 meters.
Yeah.
So about its width this way,
Is it double that way than it is this way?
basically.
Then yes. Yes, that is your.
Yeah.
that is
So
your
walking
path.
down the dead center.
It's for knowledge, it's for knowledge, it's for knowledge.
And you make your way in. Now, sorry, Amund, what are you doing at this time?
I'd say I'd go with the locals as well.
Okay.
I
You're
sort
alone.
I sort of looked out down the path, and
If
I was
the
trying to
earth cracks
assess.
beneath you, scream. We'll hear it.
Yeah, I was essentially trying to assess, will Secessia be safe? And I'm just like, they will not be happy, but I think they'll be safe.
Very well. The three of you make your way south, winding through the remaining alleys and streets, what hasn't been ripped apart or blocked by falling building and debris. And eventually, you do find the tavern.
How precariously balanced on an edge of rock mass is it?
The top of the building that you can see is a little ways in from the edge.
Yeah, but
You remember that you were underground, but you cannot see what it's like.
so I want to see if our old quarters are still there.
Might as well have a look.
And
I'm
we'll
curious
carefully make our way in.
It stopped. It stopped. Has the audio stopped? The doubling. Sorry, I've just been informed in chat that we've got some audio doubling. A small issue that doesn't seem to be persisting. Let me know if it happens again. I'll just make a note of the.
Time index so we can go check it.
Yep, I'm gonna say just an hour flat.
I guess this entire session is effectively like a big audio test for the setup.
Huge audio test. 100%.
But I'm assuming these microphones have a gated input.
Okay, so what it
sound
would have
gate.
been is because I was leaning towards Mahez and Mahez was leaning in, we were just both close to his microphone. Whereas, mine will, because like I can see that I am actually coming through all the other microphones,
Okay.
What we tested previously.
but I'm way softer because I'm so much further away. So
Yeah. And you've also got like a screen and another screen.
yeah.
Well, even
Yeah.
without the screens, when we ran the audio tests,
Oh well, yeah, we ran the audio test without him.
and we weren't getting doubling.
Yeah.
So it's probably just
Oh, yeah.
You probably just need to adjust the sound gates a little bit more.
Possibly.
Anyway, so
I don't have any sound gates on.
and
They're
we
good because the microphones are so
There's
close to our face.
yeah.
There isn't any reason to not use a sound gate.
anyway, we can leave this conversation for
Yeah, later.
Anyway, yes. So the three of you make your way south. You've found the inn.
Yep. Carefully making our way in,
Mm-hmm.
and hoping we don't get a crossbow bolt an inch from our face from the owner.
Make me a strength check.
$15.
You pull the door off. So you pull the door so hard that it comes off and smacks you in the face. It's just resting there. It wasn't actually attached to anything. You went to open it like a normal door and just took a door to
Shade
the
rushes
face.
up to Kadir. Kadir, are you okay?
You take full
You took
bludgeoning
blow to the
damage.
face.
Welcome to Ruins, where anything could be an accidental trap.
It's fine.
Oh, he's mad at me now. Got his ass. But you make your way in after begrudgingly shaking off a door. The place is deserted. No one remains. You make your way down. The floor is cracked severely, but you can't see anything below. So you can't see the sky or the air below the ground.
Carefully make my way down the stairs into the lower level where...
Yep.
Is the entire place deserted?
And I'll go up to where my door is, pull out my key I haven't used.
Yep. You hear a click. The door opens. You were able to enter your room.
Oh, then immediately... I'm assuming the closet has fallen over and it's in disarray, or does it look fine?
Everything looks a mess.
I get what? I'm just realizing I said earlier I can't fly, and I realize I can fly.
Anyway.
As you go through your things, you realize that this room is not a mess because of the city rising.
Somebody's been through.
Someone has ransacked this room.
So I'm going to check the hidden compartment in the wardrobe that I was using to hide my master copy of the notes as well as my personal journal, and see if that's...
The notes and the journal remain.
Immediately going to grab those and quickly into my pack. That being said, there was a secondary copy of notes I'd left on the desk.
For someone to come and collect.
Yes.
It's impossible to tell if they've been collected because the place has been ransacked.
Shade,
Yes.
you might want to do a thorough investigation of your room. I know mine looks like a mess, but it was left a mess on purpose. It wasn't done accidentally.
I see. I'll go have a look. And Shade will head to wherever his quarters were.
Yeah, your room was just up the hallway, I think.
And he will also have a look around him.
You head into your room, and as you left nothing behind, there is none of your stuff in here.
No evidence of people looking around?
It's evidence of things being knocked over, but it could be it could go either way because there was nothing to ransack.
Could I do some sort of like check to see if I can find some sort of evidence of that sort of thing? like handprints or anything like that? Just
Gi-
anything that looks
give
like it's clearly
me
not
give me an
mine.
investigation.
I would honestly assume that when the whole city went into the sky, that some things would have gotten knocked over anyway.
That's yeah.
Even
That's
if they
probably
weren't interfered.
That's a 12. Why do we have an A next to the that's intimidation?
A
Oh,
is
I-
advantage.
Sorry, 14.
Which may or may
I
not
looked
be
at
conditional.
intimidation instead of investigation.
Okay,
So
14.
14.
You do find on one of the drawers to the table that it looks like it's been pried open with something sharp.
Okay. Well, I definitely didn't do that. Can you open the drawer to see?
The drawer's already open.
Oh, it's already open. Okay.
Already open. It's empty because you didn't leave anything in there.
He'll head back to Cartier. I didn't leave anything in my room. And it looks like there wasn't that much of a fuss, but I did notice that my bedside table drawer?
Your desk table.
My desk table drawer inside my quarters was pried open with some sort of instrument.
All right. Then our rooms were definitely searched. I'll ask Cardia once we're back on the ground.
I thought you were Cartier.
Not Cardia, Caldera. Caldera, sorry.
I mean,
They
either
both
that.
they both start with frickin'
I'm gonna go ask myself. Yes.
I mean, either that or somebody
look, we've all done
particularly interested in religion was looking for the
Anyway.
the Bible that's always in the drawer.
I'd say we should also check Sprout and...
Theroden's room?
Did Theroden have a room here? No, he didn't.
Um,
I'd say we should also check Sprout's room, but there's the possibility that when they found his body, they cleared out his room anyway.
wouldn't hurt to check.
You've been forgotten. I'm
I
sorry.
know. Poor hydrogen.
Did Hydrogen have a room here?
I believe hydrogen
Yes.
had a room.
Yeah, but I assumed Hydrogen would have cleared out his own room once he came back to the city for whatever reason he came back for. If he's even still alive.
True, he might
Who's
be.
to say?
In some prison somewhere.
But yes, we will at least check.
Where he belongs.
No, he's in the only intact cell in one of the prisons. Rod's fallen, and he's just been forgotten about. His
No, he would have gotten himself out.
anybody there? Hello?
It's like MacGyver in some like cell. stuck somewhere.
but yes, go up to Sprout's room's door, check if it's.
It is locked.
Shade will kind of slowly reach for his greatsword.
Do you want the ground to fall out from us? We can do subtler.
I was thinking of prying it open. Give me a little credit.
I'm gonna try picking the lock with the dagger.
With what?
Just with like a belt knife dagger.
Okay. Give me a roll at disadvantage.
11 or... That's not one.
Yeah, no.
You and your damn disadvantage. Every time you've asked for one tonight.
You're trying to use a knife to pick a lock.
That depends on the type of knife.
Malachi, I would like to try pry open
Technically, the only belt knife I've got at the moment is the 9 Lives Steel, so... I mean, in theory...
Too big. It's a little too big for what you need.
Fine, I try and vaporize the wood.
How long do I be careful?
Would have been easier.
Okay, I would
However,
like to,
I believe you got in first.
yeah, I would
You
like to
wanna pry
use
the door
my
open?
my greatsword is kind of large, so I'm thinking maybe I can kind of wedge it in between like the
Alright.
the facade of like the door frame and then pull to push the door out.
I mean,
So
it's
that'd
an
be a
adamantine greatsword. You could just push it through and then shear the lock, but you know.
Well, yeah, but he's got to get the greatsword
True.
through to that part.
Anyway.
So he's still got to get it in there. So yes, give me a strength check.
Okay.
I will move out of the way so that way I don't get...
Now, I heard something from one of you two after that. What was that? I swear one of you two said something.
16 on the strength check. Wait, that's a save. 19 on the... Wait, no, that is a check.
Yeah, it's a check.
Yeah, sorry. 16. I was right the first time. I doubted myself.
You've got the admin, so it's critical anyway. So yes, you are absolutely able to rip that open and pop the door.
In we go. Let's investigate. I would like to attempt to help Cartier investigate. So
Fair enough.
if I could give him an advantage, I would like to.
Yep, that is the help action.
That's cocked, but the first one was a 9. Second one's a natural 20.
Ooh!
That'll do it.
What a natural 1s and 20s.
The help was helpful.
Yeah, every time it's been disadvantage, and that one's popped up. Every time advantages come around.
Well, not every time it's been a disadvantage.
I mean, there was also that time with disadvantage. They ended up with a nat 20.
Yeah, a 10 and a nat 20.
Yeah, but that's just his luck.
You're not one to talk there. Baronet Echo for a second just before. Okay.
Echo, echo, echo.
Yeah. I think it's just got to do with the positioning to each other's mics, so we just got to try not to get too close to each other. Treat each other like they have the plague. Not that much of the
We would
plague,
be
you
a
little
Discord
bitch.
if we-
Alrighty. You make your way in. The room is a mess, as expected. There are also signs that someone has tried to force their way into the drawers and whatnot.
Had you left anything behind a sprout in your room, or?
I don't remember doing so.
Thought I'd ask.
Even if he told you, you'd never know.
Yeah. But the way his stuff's been forced, it doesn't look like it was professionally turned over, or...
It looks like whoever did it was in a rush, but was careful enough to get in and out without being noticed.
Right. So obviously, you know, locked and done, unlocked and relocked the door on the outside without any signs of... But the minute they were inside, they were just...
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's all I needed to know from this. Let's get out of here. Not that I think I'll find it. On the way out, I'm going to look for that door under the stairs.
You're right, you don't find it.
Yeah, thought so.
It's a wall.
Shade follows.
And I'm going to head for the library to pick this one up because they've probably gotten lost in books.
Speaking of, you make your way to the library.
Mm-hmm.
You get across the ground.
Yep.
And you make your way to the door.
I will see if the door is unlocked and try and open it just normally.
The door opens.
I will go inside. Am I greeted by anyone? Not that I expect to be.
I was going to make the joke of militant librarians, but you know.
The library is a mess. Books everywhere. Some covered with different colors, particularly red.
Going to ignore that and just start seeing what each book is about, see if any strike my interest. In particular, looking for ones about my patron or his kind.
Roll me an investigation.
That's a 23.
You are able to find many books, some on patrons in general, one that looks like an almanac of patrons, just in a list with basic info. Nothing specializing, but some general information.
Alright, well, I'll put that away and then I'll start looking for ancient civilization and any potential forbidden areas.
You find a lot on that. From just maps of ruins
I'll take those.
or ruined locations. You find a book and you recognize the author, Delta Minora.
I am going to take that one. Put it in my backpack to be read later.
And you find a few more books, some about history of the land, some about villages that were that could never be, some about ghost stories of the land, noises coming from ruins, things like that.
I'll take the one about the noises from ruins and folk tales
Mhm.
of the land.
Yep.
Definitely want to take maps or potential ruin locations. Maps of inside the ruins if they're there. I'll take those as well. What about forbidden knowledge, like an area of the library that's obviously locked behind doors or things, something like that?
You cannot find anything like that.
Well, as I feel rather safe in the library, even this one, somewhat precariously, I'm going to keep my ears open for any sounds of things starting to fall or anything like that.
Speaking of,
In another part of the library, there's a female woman putting back books in notices.
no, there's just a little fairy.
Just flitting about going, he said he was after this one. And,
This one and this one.
oh, he's going to be so happy when I get back to his shop.
Anyway. No.
But yeah, I'll sit down and start reading some of the older tokens of things while I consider myself somewhat safe.
Yep.
Keeping an ear out for approaching people, like the land's about to fall out from underneath me, all that sort of thing.
Give me a perception roll. Just for good measure.
Apparently I'm really engrossed in the books.
It's a lot of nat ones this session. Is the most nat ones we've rolled since we started playing?
Could be.
Very possibly.
So
Definitely
if we
the
want to
most
keep
in
the
one
rest of the island sound, we want to strike with hammers here, here, and here. It'll drop the library, but everything else will be safe. On the count of 3, folks. I'm kidding.
As the three of you make your way back slowly towards the library, there anything you're doing while you walk?
Very much keeping an eye out for the sound of earth cracking and.
There's a lot of that. There's a lot of that all around,
Um,
as well as buildings falling over and falling into the void. Well, it's not really a void, but once it hits a certain point, they're not there anymore, so it's a void.
I'm also going to pull out my sending stone and. Captain, if you're still standing near the portal, we're just picking up the last member of my group and we'll be headed back shortly.
Understood. Did you check out the guild hall?
No, we'll go past there on our way back.
I've left some things there for you.
Excellent.
As you walk, you look around, and the two of you who have been here before, Amund, you would also be kind of familiar with this sort of visual of war having ripped across the land, buildings burned and destroyed, and whatever the hell happened to rip the ground apart so completely. You notice that there is two particular areas in the city that are completely untouched. They seem to have been protected somehow, but nothing harmed them. But the rest is either floating in pieces or slowly falling away down into the barrier. And as the three of you finally come across the library, if you could make me a perception roll, please.
25.
19.
19.
You'll notice the path is slowly breaking away at the edges.
Oh boy.
It's still standing, but it is slowly breaking away. If you have anything you wish to do here, it would probably be best to do it quickly.
I'm actually going to go the other way. Amund, Shade,
Yes.
I need you to stay this end of the dirt bridge, and I'm going to unclip my pack, swords off.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I'm carrying with me is my bow,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to pass that all, like my swords and my pack to Shade. Do not lose that.
Okay. He'll equip it.
Okay.
I think
And-
Shade will be encumbered.
Basically making myself as light as possible.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try and traverse the, for lack of a better term, earth bridge
Yep.
as quickly but as carefully as possible.
Easy enough.
I mean,
No rolls.
technically it's a land bridge
No rolls
between
necessary.
islands.
Did you leave the door to the library open, or did you close it after yourself?
I mean, I'm not a savage.
You're an idiot, though.
I mean, how else did I not notice that the land was falling apart from getting engrossed in the book? I had the door closed.
As soon as I get there, I'm going to open the push door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
push it.
I was going
open.
to say, if you pull that door, you're going to smack yourself in the face again.
Push it open, and I'm just going to yell from the entrance, Secesha?
Oh, I'm sitting in like quite plainly, just sitting there in the book.
You
I
are
have no idea how
absolutely
deep
able to
you-
hear this because it's echoey as shit in there. So yes, you hear the call.
Yeah?
Time to go.
Okay. Get up casually.
Quickly!
I was probably sitting somewhere in like an open area,
Mhm.
not too far from the entrance. So yeah, I get up casually and start walking out.
Yep.
I see that it's shrunk.
You see that it's shrinking, and if all of you could make a perception check.
All of us?
All of you.
Okay.
You can all see the bridge.
5.
Well, you can't, apparently.
29.
Hold on, I gotta find my modifier again. That's a
That's such
15.
Oh, wait, you've got like a alert or something, don't you? You've got like a feat.
Ranger stuff, I get expertise in one skill.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, that makes sense.
7.
Mhm.
7.
Okay. And, sorry, what were you, Shade?
15.
15. Okay. Shade and Cardia, you notice that the decay of this bridge has sped up exponentially.
Oh boy.
What are the other routes away from the library?
There are none.
Fun.
Did the library back onto the wall? This particular library, was it against one of the edges of the districts, like near the wall?
It was not. No. But unfortunately, a lot
You should
of
have left it-
behind it was ripped apart or decayed away after the explosions.
The bow was the one thing you didn't leave with us, was it?
You'd have to attune to it to use it anyway.
Okay. Well,
But I'm going to ask for you on a rolling of something.
Hit me with it.
The ladder. So it says it creates a ladder up a wall.
It says specifically you can loose a flurry of energy toward of energy arrows from this weapon at a wall up to 60 feet away from yourself. The arrows become glowing rungs that stick out from the wall, forming a magical ladder up to 60 feet long on the wall. Okay. It doesn't specify that it has to be straight down.
That's what I was about to ask. Could I, in theory, just use it as horizontal rungs?
You could, but you would still need to attach it to a wall of some kind, which is possible.
What's the nearest? Which side has the nearest landmass?
Their side. Their side. It's you are. The rest is sort of either pushed away or decayed.
Yep.
You are attached to the smalls. It's not super far. It's probably only 25 feet away. But it is decaying quickly.
How confident are you at running?
Confident enough.
Well, it's either we both go at once and try our luck, or I go ahead and try and catch you with my bow if it starts to fall.
Bye.
Make me a dex check. Anybody who's running across this bridge as it's collapsing.
So just a dex save or a dex?
A dex check.
Yeah.
I was about to ask if I could make it as a dex athletics, but
No. Not for this.
15.
18.
Easy as. Wasn't a super hard roll to get back across, but as you run across,
It
it
collapsed.
decays and the library is stranded.
All right.
Shade, you see your previous place of employment slowly float off into the
Oh,
open air.
well, goodbye. Feels kind of melancholy seeing it like this.
Hopefully we can get it back on the ground, but we need to make it to the guild hall and get out of here before the city breaks up even more.
Let's get the heck out of here.
Thank you for getting me out of there before it became adrift.
I still possibly could have caught you if you got outside before it got too far away, but...
It would have been like a target practice attempt at that point.
Anyway, let's move. And I will head in the direction of the guild hall. Considering I'm... Actually, we'd both be equally familiar with this.
Both locals, I think.
Yes.
I'll hand back your pack as well, so that I'm no longer encumbered. I can keep up.
Take the pack and the swords back. It was just, making myself as light as possible so that way I'd...
Yeah. Didn't cause any extra decay. And you rush back?
Very well. And you make your way to the guild hall. Secession and Mundi, you still following?
Yes.
Yes.
Just making sure. I never know when one of you might want to go do your own thing.
I did.
There's a brand new falling apart city in front
Yeah.
of you. Who knows what you could find?
Yes.
But-
While we were back at the inn, I was actually going to see if the cellar still existed.
You were in what was the cellar, which was underground rooms instead of a cellar.
Makes sense.
But yes, you make your way back to the guild hall, and you see as you walk in a man, a Goliath man, with a small box of potions.
Hi there.
Hello.
I'm Kadir. Caldera would have been trying to collect some potions for me. I'm assuming those are those.
Those would be these. You may call me Shuck.
Is there like a
Hands you the potions.
something I can?
Are you waiting for anybody or other than us, or?
No. I will go with you.
That's probably a good idea. The city is getting worse.
No. I will go with you. You are the new ones, yes?
Yes.
Names
Sashia.
and
Amund.
I am Shuck. And you are Shade.
I am Shade.
I
And
am
you are
Shock.
Shock?
Yes.
Pleasure to meet you.
I will go with you.
Understood. Follow me.
I like this Shock's demeanor.
Follows behind you.
I like
Yep. And yeah, at this point, I'm heading straight for the teleportation circle.
So how are you, Shock?
I am good. How are you, Shade?
I'm also good.
That is good.
That is good.
I'm going to yell back to them, if you've got time enough to speak, you've got time enough to pick up the pace.
Shuck will pick up the pace, and you will realize that he is now walking faster than you, significantly.
He power walks ahead.
Yeah, that works too.
This is gonna be fun. I feel
You
like.
make it to the circle, and Shuck is there waiting for you.
Has Caldera already evacuated?
Yes.
Excellent. Everybody in the circle.
Shade ups on the circle.
Yep.
And Delta Minor.
And you are, all five of you, shucked down through the teleportation and back into the ruins.
I have a question. When we initially left the ruins, were they crumbling into the teleportation circle, or am I misremembering that?
No, you were just, sorry, part of it was crumbling, around, but none of it crumbled into.
Okay.
You'll understand. We're getting to that. You'll
Okay.
understand when we get back. But yes, as you get back, you do see, yes, the roof has caved. The ground is not like you remembered it from when you left, but there is a clear space around the teleporter that is completely untouched.
I'm also assuming much smoother trip with us standing.
A little bit. Less violent.
Anybody waiting on the other end, or?
I think it's time we just get a move on.
I'll pull Sending Stone out again. Captain, we're on the ground. I'm assuming we were the last to evacuate. We're going to head for the Arena City to check out if it's back.
Last I saw it was coming down, so yes, I'd make my way that way. There's bound to be some unrest.
Well, as the only city down, it's also going to make sense for people to head there, particularly the survivors from Fellbrush. As we left, the city was crumbling further, so I'm not sure how much is going to be left by the time we get it down.
I don't anticipate that it will be down before it is completely ruined.
Without going into who, I'm also going to... Did you manage to get him out without being noticed, or is that still to happen?
He has been relocated.
Understood. I'll contact you as soon as I have any more information.
Very good.
I'll then put the Sending Stone away, and I'm going to check exactly what we got in the way of potion stock.
Very well. You have... Just double check the
Because I've got
specifics.
these to...
Ooh. Like little board game pieces.
Yes, but each one represents a different type of potion.
Ah, okay, very cool.
You don't have enough pieces, I'm pretty sure.
Big crate.
I like the sound of that.
You have 10 greater healing potions
Mm-hmm. I will be...
and 5 superior healing potions.
Wow.
I just need to pull up Shuck's character sheet.
Hi, Bill.
Okay, for now I've just put one of each in my inventory because the mobile app doesn't allow you to change quantity numbers, and I'd have to add each one individually. But as it stands, you said we've got 10 greater and 5 superior.
Correct.
I'm going to hand 2 greaters to each of them. I'm also going to offer 2 to Shock, but it's up to...
Shuck, yes.
Thank you. That's 2 greater?
Yes.
Okay.
To who?
Yeah,
For each one of us?
Everyone. Okay.
Mhm.
Good. Great healing.
The superior for now, I will just hold on to and keep them in my pack as a break in case of emergency thing, because that's a lot of healing.
Mm-hmm.
And 2.
There's a little quantity editor on mine. If you just like tap it, there's like a little thing like that at the bottom.
Okay, hold on, I'll double check. Ah, yep, okay, I'm just blind.
Oh, you're all good.
What's new?
Oh, we're a party.
Yeah, I mean, superior's not that much healing.
Look, I'm just grateful we have healing potions
Yeah.
at all at this point.
8d4 plus 8, that's not...
It may not be much, but it is also the second best healing potion you can get, so...
I'm not. You would not hear me complain about healing potions.
And you're right, I don't have it.
No, you don't, I know. I was well aware of
Next
that.
packs, I might actually get a couple more sets of these, because these are fun to just have as a... yeah, once I've divvied up the potions, I'll look to shock or shuck.
Shuck.
I'll look to shock and so what are your skills?
I fast. I hit hard. I heal. I hurt.
Shade likes the sound of the heal.
We shouldn't
Access.
need too much healing unless I am greatly mistaken for when we head to the arena city. You said you move fast, right?
Quite.
Can you run to the Fellbrush docks and find out from the dockmaster how things are going there, and then meet us back at the arena city to let us know what the situation is?
He sort of looks up at the sky. I make it there. I'll be back in 3 days. And you see him run. Unbelievably fast as he builds up in size and then begins dashing across, moving at speeds upwards of 130, 140 feet.
What?
Moving unbelievably fast as he
Okay.
runs towards the Fellbrush docks.
He does move fast.
Each moving.
He wasn't kidding.
We need to move fast as well. We need to be near the arena city when it makes contact with the ground.
Let's
we
make
need to
haste.
find out what the situation is there.
I agree.
Find the next device and destroy it.
Let's not waste any time.
And we'll head out as well.
We will be resting for night time, yes?
If we make it to the arena city with good time and it's made touchdown, we will rest much better in one of their ends.
Okay.
I will say, absolutely right. It is starting to get towards the end of your waking ability, but you are able to push a little further as you...
Well, I'm not planning on heading back to the roads. I'm pretty sure from the ruins, if we beeline it for the arena city walls, it'll be faster than taking the road.
Let me just double check. I believe you are correct, though, yes. Yes, absolutely.
If you're all willing to follow me just a little bit further, I can ensure that next time we sleep, it'll be in beds.
For now, I will.
Jade nods. And he follows.
As you begin making your way, you can actually see the city descending. And you can work out that it will touch down just after you get there.
That's about what we want.
And this is the moment where we're going to take a small break because it's been 2 hours almost.
Mhm.
We'll take a small break, get freshened up, have a little stuff around chat, and then we'll come back in about 15 minutes.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
And I will bid chat a good day as we will mute up temporarily.
Bye.
All right, the conversation has devolved. It's gone horribly wrong, guys. So we're coming back for my sanity.
Yeah, absolutely. It's your sanity.
Yep.
Yep.
Definitely.
Ignore the necromantic rituals we were talking about.
Shut the fuck
definitely.
up.
No,
They don't need
that's
to know.
tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's when I have the Necronomicon.
Oh god. Anyway, as you walk, you make your way to the arena city. I start by leaving the floor open to you all.
So, Amund, you will love the city we are about to visit, even if it is going to be possibly a little
Okay.
I love my cat, but she has time. Oh. But yes,
I doubt they heard her, but
even if it's in a bit of turmoil at the moment, it is a city of physical prowess, of competition, of revelry. Wonder if they've drunk their way through all their booze yet. Sashia?
yeah.
So I'm hearing battle and alcohol.
While there are libraries there, unfortunately, I'm not exactly sure if their contents will interest you.
I should have a few days reading I picked up from the other library.
I'll ask about that later.
I'll ask about that now. What did you pick up?
Maps, books on things of interest to myself.
Okay. Good choice.
While we are in the city, I will show you guys where the best inn to stay is for guests, but I'm going to try and keep a low profile this visit.
This visit? What happened on your previous visit?
I may have gotten a little showy at an archery competition and then had to rapidly depart.
And here I was under the assumption the other one was the cause of all your needs to move quickly.
He's the cause that generally involves the guards chasing us. Mine is of a personal nature.
What you do in your bedroom is up to you.
Hey, I'll leave it at that. And basically wandering around the edge of the crater to where the gate's going to be when it...
And yes, you make your way around and watch the slow descent of the city. And you can hear the song, the dance, the veritable party that is happening in the arena city at this time. And if all of you could make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh boy.
Natural fucking 20.
Nice.
What does that give you a total of?
22.
I mean, it's a save, so it's a natural 20.
19.
26.
$50.
Okay. You all managed to dodge the the first stray firework that flies down from out of the city and blows up in your midst. However, Shade,
Yes.
Was that the revelry?
does a 19 hit?
It does.
Okay. As another stray firework plants itself into your vest
Okay.
and explodes.
Well, that's not good.
You take 4 fire damage
Ow.
as it blows up in your chest.
So I'm going to take a couple of steps back away further from the edge of the creator, cut my hands over my mouth, and basically, "Oi! Watch your targeting, you idiots!"
And you hear, "Oi! Watch where you're standing, you moron!"
Ah, yes, productive conversation. I love it.
What's your name? But the city crushes down, a small crack visible from where it was, where the dirt has been displaced. But the city sits back on the ground. The guards are stationed all around the outside, keeping the people in, and also, at the moment, keeping you out. You look up at the wall and you see that it is lined all the way around with soldiers aiming outwards,
Bows and crossbows pointed.
bows and crossbows pointed.
Gentlemen.
And one of them looks at you and goes, "You look familiar."
My name's Cardier. I won the archery contest just before the city went up.
Yes. I believe Caldera mentioned you. Alright. The 4 of you get in. Nobody else comes in.
Understood.
And he pulls you in. And they resume their careful guard of the outside.
I need to see the mayor or the guildmaster, whoever took charge during the emergency.
Very well. You can speak to either. They both helped keep things fairly peaceful. Well, peaceful in the streets.
Did anybody try and attack the city while it was in the air?
No. No, nothing like that. Why?
Just curious. One of the things will be. I'm assuming you're the captain, or.
No. I can point you to the captain.
Could you have him escort us to the guild hall? There are things I need to talk with him about while we meet with the guildmaster.
I can point you to the captain. I can't leave my post.
Where is he?
If you head down the street, head 3 blocks that way, then hook a right. You'll see a building with sort of a green roof and a couple of guards out the front. That's the one you want. He'll be
Excellent.
look for Rannick.
Rannick?
Rannick.
Understood. Thank you for your help.
Yes. But I really must get back to him.
Yes,
he
about
will-
your duty.
And he will continue his guard.
Yep, and I'll follow his directions, assuming that the others are following me.
Shade is following.
Yep. I don't want to get in trouble here.
Yeah, head for the guardhouse.
Is there anything any of you else are doing? Are you all just following along?
Yeah.
Following along.
Yep.
Following
I'll
on to
keep
this.
together.
Making sure.
I'm pretty much a
I'm
stranger.
assuming,
I only
like,
got in because
party,
of this guy.
like other than
Yes.
people trying to get out, it's Party City at the moment.
It is
Party City.
absolutely. Everybody's so grateful to be back on the ground. They're having a great time. Yeah.
Yep.
Did you make your way to the building? The building is exactly where he said it would be, exactly how he said it would be, minus a few extra people who are bumping into those 2 poor guards who are stuck guarding the entrance.
I wonder. My name's Kadir. I'm part of Caldera's guard from Fellbrush City. I need to see Rannick.
Wait here. I'll see if he's willing to see you. God heads in. You spend about 5 minutes outside before not small, but certainly not big, kind of medium height, sort of a little bit skinnier side man wearing the captain's vestments on. Yes.
My name is Kadir. I'm part of the Fellbrush Town Guard.
You're one of Caldera's, aren't you?
One of his rangers.
Right. What can I do for you?
We are
Wait, how did you get in?
City's on the ground. We're part of the reason it's here.
I'm aware that the city's on the ground. How did you get in?
One of the guards who knew of me let me through. Because we're part of the reason the city is on the ground, and I need to talk to you about getting the rest of the cities down.
Very well. I need you to understand, however, that orders were given not to let anyone in. Friend or foe, no one gets in, because we need to be able to account for everyone in here, make sure nobody perished, make sure that
I understand a
supplies are
census needs to be taken, but there are matters that I will need to discuss with you, the guildmaster, and the mayor, which is why, if you have the time, I would ask that you come with me to either the guildmaster or the mayor's office.
I have the time.
Excellent.
Let's make our way to the guild hall. Guildmaster will be the best person to talk to about this.
Understood.
The mayor's got enough problems.
And I'll fall in step just behind him in military fashion.
He'll make his way to the arena. He'll lead you in, and inside you see this just mass battle. 10, 20 people all fighting each other in the middle of the arena. And one man standing atop a podium commentating. Guildmaster. He's up there. You should be... actually, he hands you a token. Hand the guards this, they'll let you through. He'll see you.
Is that Rannick who says that?
Yes.
Okay, I will need you to see him at the same time, and
I have one matter that has just come to my attention. I will be back momentarily.
if you could bring the mayor with you when you do, as I said, it's information that all parties need.
Very well. I'll see what I can do.
And I'll wander up to one of the arena guards, and I'll hand over the token, and I need to speak with the guildmaster privately.
Very well. Head on through. And you are, the four of you allowed in. What are the three of you doing as you're sort of falling behind?
Shade is quietly falling behind. I don't think he's causing a ruckus or anything.
Oh, you're not placing bets?
Not now. The circumstances around the betting have changed.
I'd be reading one of the books on the ruins and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will also point out to, Sashia and Amund, or basically, Draza and Bob, from the moment basically that we've all passed into the arena city, Cardi has gone complete military with the way his operating.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And once in here, you, I believe, already met the guild master of this city.
Oh, well, he was the one I claimed the ring off of, that because he was the MC for that one.
Yes, yes, Roy Vishtali.
Yes.
You know him. I believe Shade does not,
Shade does not, I don't
but
think.
he will turn to you and I know you. Well, if I know you and you're still alive, I'm sure you're fine. What can I do for you?
We need a private chamber where we can discuss matters regarding the town now that it's back on the ground.
He looks to his guards. Oi! Fuck off.
Um,
And they all leave.
the mayor and Rannigan will be back shortly because I need to discuss it with you all, so it's better that I do it all at once.
You mean Rannick?
Rannick, sorry. May have copped a beer stein to the head on the way here. Fuzzied things up a bit. If you haven't noticed,
Be a
big
miracle.
party.
Be a miracle if you only caught one.
It's good to have the city back on the ground, though.
That it is. Though
And
we're going to keep him in lockdown for a few more days just to make sure no outside problems have occurred.
understood, though, an emissary from Fellbrush may be coming by because their city's still in the air and it got hit hard. I'm not sure if any of the guards on the wall noticed a big fireball on the ground a few nights ago.
You mean last 2 nights ago now, yes?
That was an outpouring of energy as the head cleric of Fellbrush took things into her own hands.
I see. Well, she's always been a bit of a hothead.
But basically, there isn't much of Fellbrush left in what is basically refugees at the moment.
I see. Okay. I'll make a note of it. But I promise nothing. And at this time, you see the captain coming back alone. And he heads on up. As I said, Mayor's busy. He's got
good.
other stuff to work on.
I'm assuming you can forward any information you think you'll find relevant once I've...
That's fine.
Okay. So as you know, it's been about a couple of weeks since the cities went up, hasn't it?
About a week and a half, yeah.
As you know, about a week and a half ago, all of a sudden cities were in the air.
Mm-hmm.
We were in Fellbrush at the time. We got left on the ground, myself and Shade here. We spent time trying to organize the villages and what remained of the Fellbrush docks to try and keep trade going because we were trying to keep the ground running while the cities were cut off, just because it's what we thought to do at the time.
Yep.
We got hold of information that allowed us to get access to Fellbrush City again, as well as found out that the device that we were standing next to when Fellbrush got sent into the air was controlling the arena city. There will also be a device here that is controlling one of the other cities. Do you guys have any new constructions that happened not long before the cities went up? Or any weird digging operations, a lot of earth being moved out of the city from a building?
We haven't had something like that for 60 years. We haven't really had much new construction for 60 years. We have basic repairs, but given how packed in we've got this city, there's not really much room to make anything new.
When the city was built, were there any extensive underground tunnel systems?
Tunnel systems, no. Some large cellars, and obviously you've got underneath the arena, which is...
Sashia,
Yeah.
do you still have that book you found in the overturned bookshelf, the one that showed the device?
Pulls it out.
I'm actually going to flip to the page where it shows a diagram of the device.
Mhm.
We're looking for a warehouse or structure that would hold that. And it's about as big as, and I'll rattle off some of the dimensions. Plus, there will be support pylons for it.
Sort of looks at it and goes, I can think of, off the top of my head, 7 places that could fit that. At least.
Is that Rannick saying that, or the Guildmaster?
That's Guildmaster. Sorry.
I'll look to Rannick. Do you think you could spare a few guards from the perimeter wall to help us search those locations? If we can get more than one city down tonight, it would greatly increase our chances of...
Not from the wall. I have maybe 1 or 2 that I can spare, but right now we're more worried about
keeping...
potential swarms and, who knows who put us up here. If they've realized that we're down, they're probably coming.
I would keep more watch on the south gate than the north, if that's your worry. I'm not sure on the exact details, but the town just south of here? Its entire population have been converted into Warforged. Somehow. And they seem to have combat prowess.
I will pass that along. He'll sort of turn and make his way off as he ponders that.
Yep, I'll then turn back to the Guildmaster. So if we can't have extra guards, is it possible you could spare a guide to show us to each of these locations?
We have a couple of adventurers that might be free.
We'll of course need some rest before we do it. We've been traveling basically all day.
He sort of ponders for a moment. You stayed here previously, didn't you?
Yes. And I'll rattle off the end.
You were the archery competition.
Yeah, the one who showed off from the stands.
Yes, I remember now. Well, I believe the place you were staying then should be fine. Yes, should be fine.
2 final matters. One, if you can't allow the people of Fellbrush within your walls, is it possible you could extend supplies and aid for them to set up a temporary encampment outside the wall?
That is not under my purview. However, I can make a request. Unfortunately, that falls under the mayor's purview. He will have to have final say on that. But I will do what I can to assist them, of course.
Because basically only a third of the population that was there... Oh, sorry. Only a third of the population that was there before the city went into the sky is left. when I say it suffered catastrophic losses, I mean catastrophic.
As I said, I will speak to the mayor. I will attempt to help where I can, but that is all I promise.
The second matter is in about 2 to 3 days. There is going to be a Goliath looking for me at one of the gates. If you could possibly organize for him to be let in, he is a message runner, and I sent him to the docks to find out what the situation there was after we got the people out of Fellbrush.
We will see what we can do. What was his name? I know.
Sounded like Spark or something.
Shuck.
There you go.
His name is Shuck.
We will keep an eye out for him.
Understood. We will be headed to the inn to rest. If you could have an adventurer to act as a guide to those locations that knows of them in the morning, that would be appreciated.
We can organize that, yes.
Excellent.
He'll...
Again, sorry to impose all this on you so quickly, just after you've finally gotten back on the ground, but time is of the essence, and I feel like if we're to have our best bet at fighting whatever caused this, we need to get everything sorted quickly.
Understood. But by all means, take a rest and I will see what I can organize for you. And you see him turn and that one's getting too cocky. He pulls out his little lute and starts playing, and you watch as one of the contestants just drops.
Anyway, let's get to the end, folks. Again, thank you for seeing us, and hopefully we will see you with better news soon.
One can only hope.
And I'll lead them to the inn. I mean, Shade knows the way. He can just follow along, but...
Shade will kind of nod as they leave the room, politely.
Yep. Follow along to the end.
As we're on our way out. So he runs the entire combat arena for the Arena City. Contests of strength, combat prowess, contests of accuracy. I showed off a bit last time I was here by hitting a bullseye from the middle of the stands.
I see.
Are they still even running those right now? Given the
You
closure of the city.
are able to look to the right and physically watch one of them take place right now.
We just watched him.
You watched him
contestant out.
actively interfere with one of them.
I don't think this city stopped running competitions even when it was in the air. They try and keep a semblance of normalcy no matter what's happening.
I see.
As you could see from their outer walls, they are a pretty well fortified and well stocked fortress as well, so I imagine food wasn't an issue while they were up there. Yeah, I'm saying all
Well,
this
they
is
certainly
ahead.
didn't have any giant explosions going off.
You say that. Depending on the day, there may still have been.
Nothing like Fellbrush,
No.
but there was definitely explosions happening.
But yes, we will head to the inn we stayed at last time, but no matter what inn we're heading to, this party's going to go on for days. As we're out in the streets and, you know, people are out and just...
Yep.
Yeah.
as you make your way to the inn, I'll wrap this up pretty quickly. You're able to get a room.
Cool.
Given circumstances, they're not really charging for beds at the moment.
Nope, I'm guessing the innkeeper at least recognizes us, though.
Does recognize you. Is confused as to how you got back in here, but recognizes you.
It's all above board. We've seen the guildmaster, we've seen the captain of the guard.
And he sets you up. He will inform you he's only got one room, but he can stuff beds in because that's basically what they've been doing with all the extra people that were visiting at the time. They've just stuffed beds into taverns to
That's
at least
fine,
keep
we
people
just
off the
need
street.
beds and a warm hearth for the night. We've been travelling over the land for the past week and a half.
You're just sleeping indoors is an upgrade for us.
Mm-hmm. And yep, you are able to find your sleep. And that is where we will leave it for the night.
Okay.
Wow.
Thank you all for joining.
Thank you for hosting.
Of course, of course. I look forward to murdering you all.
We know you
playing
do.
next week and seeing you all here, hopefully. But yes, for now, we say goodbye and we will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.